Most of you will understand this. This is negative 3 times square root of 49 is 7. Okay. Square root of m to the 6th is m to the 3rd. Square root of n to the 4th is n to the 2nd. Nothing remains in there. This would be your answer, but these two can be simplified to negative 21 m cubed n squared. So that's your answer there. I'm going to mark that out. Okay. Number 2, you got the square root of 4, which is 2 times 7, n a to the 2nd, a to the 10th divided by 2 is a to the 5th, and b with a remainder of b inside, b to the 2nd. So that's 14 a to the 5th, b with a squared with b remaining inside. Next one is this one. Square root of 81 is 9. Square root of r squared to the 10th is r to the 5th. T to the 6th is t to the 3rd. And then negative 6 times negative 54 r to the 5th t to the 3rd is your answer. Okay, here, because we have the exponent outside, we need to do that first. Distribute that. I explained this at school already, so if you didn't get it, all right. And then the next one right here is 2h to the 8, j to the 5th. There's nothing we can do with that. So right here then we got 4 squared times 2, 4 squared times 2, h to the 4th with h to the 8th, j squared, j to the 5th. This is 16 times 2, which is 32, h to the 12th, j to the 7th. Next one. There's, need to distribute that. W to the 14th, 3 squared. This is 2w to the 5th, y to the 3rd. That's 2. This is 9. W to the 5th, w to the 14th, and y to the 3rd. So you have 18w to the 9th, y to the 3rd. Okay? Number 6. There's the exponent outside. You need to distribute that first. Got 5 to the 40, f to the 5th. And then the other one stays the same. 5 to the 3rd, f to the 6th. So you get 5 to the 20th, 5 to the 43rd, f to the 5th plus f to the 6th. So you get 5 to the 43rd, f to the 11th. Okay? Next one. Okay, here, this basically is one problem. Okay? This is the second problem. problem number 2, problem number 3, and the last problem, problem number 4. Okay, problem number 1, 9 over 3 is reduced to just 3. K, the next one is k to the 5th and minus k to the 4th, right? Which is k to the 1st. So it's just k. Next one is m. I'm doing this one here right now. M to the 4th and m to minus 1, which is m to the 3rd. And the last one here, this last one is n to the 8th and minus n to the 7th, so that's n to the 1st. And that's your answer. Right here, there's 3 problems. To simplified, simplified means just to reduce. 1, hello, how can I help you?
Hi, this is Rachel calling from Sandpiper Apartments in One Rockets, Georgia. Is this Miss Sue Wilcox?
This is she.
Hey, I'm calling in reference to Rachel Sakayan. She listed that you were her landlord at an address there in Tulsa Road.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay. Do y'all actually have a lease agreement? She mentioned she was just renting like a room from you.
Yeah, it's month to month. There's no agreement.
Okay.
She's a student. She's an excellent person. She's a student here,
Gotcha.
so she's an excellent kid. Well, she's a kid to me, you know. Is there any other question?
No, ma'am, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's reduced to 1/3. H to the 4th minus 4, that's the second one. The third one is j to the 4th minus 2. So this one is h to the 0 and h to the 2nd, okay, for the j. If you don't see it, it's right here and right here. Problems are from. Anyways, h to the 0 right here is the same thing as 1. Okay? Draw a line like that. 1 times a third is still a third times h squared is, so it's basically 1/3 h squared. Or another way to write that is 1 h squared over 3, or just h squared over 3, like that. Number 9, so we got 4 problems here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 8 divided by 2 is 4. That's the first one. The second one is p to the 8 minus this 8. You get p to the 0. And then r to the 3rd minus r to the 1st, which you get r to the 2nd. And then the last one, this is the one that I just did right here. The last one is z to the 7th, minus 6, z to the 1st. And then, okay, anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 4 times 1 is 4 r to the second z to the first. We don't have to put that 1 there. Next one, number 10. There's 3 problems here. Problems 1, problems 2, and problems 3. Okay, problem number 1 is 3 to the 8 minus 5, 3 to the 5th. Over 3 to the 5th, you cross out 5 times. You get 3 to the 3rd. B to the 2nd minus, that's this next one here, minus the 4. You get b to the negative 2. The last one is c to the 9th minus 8. You get c to the 1st. Okay, now you cannot have a negative exponent. There's a negative exponent. You cannot have that. So this is, remember, all over 1. So the one that stays on top is this one. That you get a 27. 3 to the 3rd is 27. And this one, c. b to the negative 2 comes on bottom, like that. This is negative. Can't have a negative exponent. Okay, so here you got 3 problems. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 to the 4th minus 2 minus 5 to the 2nd, because it's division. Got 5 squared. And then you got the middle one here. X to the 3rd minus 4. You get x to the negative 1. The last one, y to the 5th minus 2. You get y to the 3rd. Okay, so what stays on top? 5 squared, because it's positive, and y to the 3rd. Goes on the bottom is x to the 1. Okay? It's negative x. Alrighty, and then you get, and you don't have to write the 1. And then you can change that 5 squared here to 25, because we know that, over x. Okay, the last one. Okay, there's 3 of them. 1, 2, and the last one, 3. 2 to the 5th minus 2 to the 7th, k to the 12th minus k to the 14th. 2 to the 5th minus 7 is 2 to the negative 2. K is k to the negative 2. Y is y to the 11th minus 8 is y to the 3rd. Now all over 1. Which one stays on top? Y to the 3rd. 2 squared, k squared. That gives you, this can be to 4, y to the 3rd, 4k, like that, squared. Okay? That's how you do that one. This one here, you make the 7 and 5, 6 equal to 0, so you minus 7 and 5, 6, minus 7 and 5, 6. This is 0, 0 plus k is k. All right, now, sorry. Now, when you're doing this, I don't have enough room here to show the work. So I'm going to do it here. Negative 5 and 1/8. Negative 5 and 5, 6. Least common denominator is 24, because both 8 and 6 can go in. 24 times 3 is 3, times 4 is 20. Oh, look, I did this wrong. 7. The 7 needs to go on top. I can't write like this. I can't subtract. Oh, no, I can't. What am I doing? This is an addition. You're going to add them because they're both negatives. I can write it this way. So I get 23. I thought it was subtraction. 23 over 24 and negative 12. So K is negative 12, 23 over 24. Okay? This one here, I need to make that minus 9. This 9 equal to 0. If I do this, that's a plus, so I need to make that. So I can minus it to make equal to 0. So they're different, so I get G equals to 9.875. So this is 21.87. Last one here, you see division, so you're going to have to multiply. Gives you y equals to whatever that is. Let me see, calculator, is there a calculator here? Do you have a calculator? Oh, here it is. What was it? I don't remember, you guys. Okay, it was, let me see my paper. Okay, it's 12 times 4.3. 51.6. Positive because a negative, and a negative is a positive. 51.6. That's your answer. Down at the bottom, you have a multiplication here, so you need to make it into its reciprocal, 4 over 3, because it's time, so the opposite time is divide, and when you divide, you take its reciprocal. Times this by 4 over 3. Okay, multiply, add 18 over 5, 4 over 3. Need to make it improper for multiply and divide. Cross cancel, that's 6 and 1. That gives you 24 over 5 equals to x. You can leave it like this or a mixed number. Doesn't matter. Same thing here, number 5. This is times, so you got 2 over 5. You would make it into division. Division, you have to take its reciprocal, 5 over 2 negative m equals to negative 5 over 2. Make it improper. M equals to negative 35 over 3. And that's your answer. Hope you understand and be ready for tomorrow's test. Okay?